I'm not well. Hello, everybody. Got man flu. Level up. They're cutting up to 16 at some point. Right now. Oh, I just need dex. Strength. Always swapping around here. I want the that. Want the I need to be poisoned at some point so I can coat me sword in poison. At some point. Don't need Lilium on this character. There are a few little bits and bobs around here that I want to grab. I'm sure there's little bits. Yeah, there you go. Sack. Oh, food. Food. Just. Yeah, that's it. No point talking to him.
The Tower of Ishal is off limits. The men stationed inside are securing it now.
What is the Tower of Ishal?
I think they used it once to watch for wilders coming out of the forest.
Why is the Tower
By
off
orders
limits?
of Tairn Loghain. The tower is being secured by his men to be used during battle. I'm told they discovered some lower chambers, and they don't know how far down they go, so for now, everyone's to stay out.
Lower
I didn't
chambers?
see anything like that when I was there, but who knows?
This is a pretty large
Goes
room.
back to the time of the Tevinter Imperium. Dwarven make. That's probably why it's still standing. Make us speed your steps.
See, I prefer that format when it comes to dialogue and everything, whereas they've gone into this. They went into, I think it was Mass Effect 2 and Dragon Age 2, where they went into this Paragon being good and bad. So you had to, so basically, once you know if you want to go bad, then you know to pick the bottom one. If you want to go good, you know to pick the top one. Whereas with this style, you just pick the one that you want to. You just engage the way you want to engage them. You ask the questions you want to ask instead of just thinking, well, I can't ask that one because I'm going for the Paragon one, so I'm going to have to ask this one. I prefer this layout.
This place hasn't seen such bustle in centuries, I'll wager. Need a hand getting anywhere?
I'm looking for a Grey Warden named Alistair.
Try heading north. I think he was sent with a message to the mages.
Where is Duncan's tent?
Not far. It's straight ahead, just past the royal encampment. Most of your fellas are in the valley with the army, but the recruits seem to be staying up here for now.
Tell me about Ostagar.
Used to be a fortress long time ago, so I understand. Back in the days when the Wilders used to invade the lowlands. You were just on the eastern side of the ruin. The Tower of Ishal is there, but Tairn Loghain's closed it off until the battle. This side is the King's camp. We've got the Grey Wardens here, the Circle of Magi, the Chantry. You can't swing a dead cat without hitting somebody important.
Lovely. Do I hear dogs
This
barking?
is Ferelden, isn't it? The King has his kennels on the west side of camp. Stinks from all the hounds. These aren't cute puppies, though. Some of those dogs bite the darkspawn and get too much of that blood in them. It's like poison. Slow, painful death. Terrible.
Is there any way to get
Quartermaster,
supplies?
he's just a bit to the northwest.
The Circle of Mage?
A few mages, yes. They even brought those creepy quiet fellows, the Tranquil. Gives me the shivers when they talk, all cold and even. They're to the north of here, bunched up with a herd of Templars glaring at them. Can't miss it.
Where's the king?
Probably in his tent. He and Tairn Loghain are on the southwest side of the camp. The king likes to spend time with his soldiers, though. Sometimes even without his bodyguards. Drives Tairn Loghain wild, that does.
Yeah, I'll be on my
Good
way.
luck to you, then.
Is this before EA took over BioWare? Because I know Mass Effect 1 was, and sure, Knights of the Old Republic was as well. So if this was before, then all the changes to the RPG aspects of the game changed when they went to EA, which EA have destroyed pretty much every company they've ever got.
Greetings. King Kalen is not in his tent right now.
Do you know where the king is?
I believe he's with the Grey Wardens in camp, drinking. He holds them in high regard, you know, as his father did.
Tell me about the king. You must see him a lot.
I suppose I do, though he's spending most of his time with the Grey Wardens. He rides with them wherever they go, in fact. Tairn Loghain sees the king whenever he can and argues with him over coming battles, but the king just waves him off. The king wants to end the Blight with a single huge battle the bards will sing of for centuries. Do you think that's possible?
We'll see in the coming
That's
battle.
how the Tairn feels. He'll do what the king wants in the end, though. The king thought it was funny that Tairn called him reckless, and they fought about the queen.
Why
She's the
queen?
Tairn's daughter. He wasn't happy about something she did or the king did, I'm not sure. I probably shouldn't discuss it. As you wish.
Thank you.
Look carefully, men. This wretched thing is a darkspawn. They're strong and cunning and smart, but don't
Nice
listen to
boots.
those old wives' tales. They can be killed. Stick them with your sword enough, and they go down. Their blood is black as sin.
Stick him with the pointy end.
Don't even touch it. You get tainted with that blood.
Another chest.
May as well slit your throat.
We've won every battle, but there's more of them each time.
Though all before me is darkness, yet shall the Maker's light be my guide. I shall not be left to wander the drifting roads of the Fae, for there is no God.
That's it. That is it.
There are lots of darkspawn, different kinds. We're getting reports of things we've never...
You approach the tent of Tairn Loghain. State your business.
Tell me about Tairn
How can you
Loghain.
not know of Loghain? He helped free Ferelden. He was the brains behind King Maric's armies and drove out those damned Orlesians. King Maric rewarded him by making him a Tairn. Can you imagine? A commoner became a high nobleman just like that. Without Loghain, you can bet the king wouldn't be winning against these darkspawn.
Is the Tairn inside? What is he doing?
He's inside, but I don't think it's my place to discuss his activities.
Sure, you can tell me a little about
I
him.
suppose, as long as we talk quietly. He and the king have been arguing for days. The Tairn's known the king since he was swaddled, so they don't stand on ceremony. The Tairn speaks his mind, and the king yells right back. Personally, I think the king should do what Tairn Loghain tells him. Without the Tairn, we wouldn't be doing as well here as we are.
I would like an audience with the Tairn, please.
I suppose you have a message for him. Hold on, then.
Yes, what is it? Oh, you're Duncan's new Grey Warden, I assume.
How do you know that?
His Majesty could not contain his excitement after your meeting. How could I not hear about you? Kalen's fascination with the Wardens goes beyond the ordinary. Are you aware his father brought your order back to Ferelden?
No, I didn't know.
Marek respected the Grey Wardens. They have an honored place in the hearts of our people. But Marek would have understood that it takes more than legends to win a battle. That's not an argument I'll repeat here. You look familiar. Have I seen you at the Lands meet?
My father was the turn of
The king told me of his promise. I'm certain he has every intention of following it through. I don't suppose you'll be riding into the thick of battle with the rest of your fellows, will you?
I don't know.
If Kalen has his way, you will. Now I must return to my task. Pray that our king proves amenable to wisdom, if you're the praying sort.
You don't seem very fond
He
of
is
him.
Marek's son and the leader of my beloved Ferelden, and a very young man. I try to keep that in mind, as should you.
Well, at least he's not a traitor. Right, don't need to talk to you.
I'm sorry, but the mages must not be interrupted. Their spirits are in the Fade.
And I thought they were at the rave.
The Fade
Fade?
is the realm of dreams and the land of the dead, or so the mages tell us. Regardless, they are not to be disturbed, not even by Grey Wardens.
I apologise, I will go elsewhere. Hello, Wayne.
Greetings, young man. You are Duncan's newest recruit, are you not? He's not a man easily impressed. You should be proud. Allow me to introduce myself. I am Wynne, one of the mages summoned by the king.
I am John.
Well met, and good luck to you on the battlefield. To us all, in fact.
Will you be fighting beside the king?
Not precisely. The Grey Wardens will be on the front lines, not the mages. Still, we have our parts to play. To defeat the Darkspawn, we have to work together. It's not an idea everyone seems able to grasp.
Have you faced Darkspawn before?
Stragglers, yes. Not the vast horde the scouts speak of. I wonder, how much do you know of the connection between Darkspawn and the Fade?
I know the Fade is where you go to dream.
Anytime your spirit leaves your earthly body, whether it's to dream or to die, it passes into the realm we call the Fade. It's home to many spirits, some benevolent, others far less so. At the heart of the Fade lies the Black City.
What's the Black City?
Some say the Black City was once the seat of the Maker. But when the mages from the Tevinter Imperium found a way into the city, it was tainted with their sin. That taint transformed those men, turning them into twisted reflections of their own hearts. And the Maker cast them back to the Earth, where they became the first Darkspawn. At least that's what the Chant of Light says.
And is that true?
It may be allegory, meant to teach us that our own evil causes human suffering. Or it may be true. It is as good an explanation as any for now.
At least it's something to ponder.
Yes, occasionally it's wise to contemplate one's actions. But I'm certain Duncan has more for you to do than talk to me.
Death is no failure, my friends.
Nice.
Should it find you, you will not have failed your king. You will have
Need the key for that which can't open till later on.
So,
Alice
any
is up
last
there.
wishes
I
I
don't
can
want
help
to.
fulfill before you head into battle? Life is fleeting, you know. That pretty face could be decorating some Darkspawn spear this time tomorrow. Shall I take that quiet glare as a no? Oh, well, too bad. Well, you're not what I thought you'd be.
What did you think
Me?
I'd be?
I was hoping for a comely lass with golden hair and terrible eyesight. The name's Daveth. It's about bloody time you came along. I was beginning to think they cooked this ritual up just for our benefit.
What do you know about this
I
ritual?
happened to be sneaking around camp last night, see, and I heard a couple of Grey Wardens talking. So, I listened in for a bit. I'm thinking they plan to send us into the wilds.
Aren't there barbarians in the forest?
Chasing barbarians, yes. Cannibals, and witches too. My home village isn't far, and I grew up on tales about the wilds. Even been in there a few times. Scary place.
Why would they send us into the forest?
Sounds like some kind of test. Maybe we'll hunt us a souvenir or two. It's all too secretive for me. Makes my nose twitch. I guess we'll have to wait and see. Like we have a choice.
Forcing you to be here?
I've got nowhere else to go after what Duncan saved me from. Anyway, I expect it's time to get back to Duncan. That's where I'll be if you need me for anything.
Toodaloo. Chest, nothing. You have backpack.
Have you seen an elf running about? Young woman, red hair, carrying a suit of chain.
Can't say I have.
Blast it. Where did she go? That suit better be patched up when she gets back, or by the maker up. Oh, pardon my manners. My troubles are no concern of yours, I'm sure. I'm the quartermaster. Did you come for supplies?
Do you need help tracking the girl?
I'm sure you have better things to do than run errands for me. I can find her myself.
What kind of supplies do you have?
Arms and armor, for the most part. It's for the King's men, but you Grey Wardens can buy what you need for a modest price. I also have some goods on the side I can provide. Strictly off the record, of course. To keep morale up, you understand.
Let me see your other
So long
goods.
as you keep it quiet.
What we got? Well, let's sell some stuff first. I only want to sell one of them. Oh well. Leave them two for now. Armor wise, I need to go through all this. I never use traps. I don't know what these are for. I've never seen anything with these. So get rid of all them. How much that give me? 71. It's not going to be enough to buy. Yeah. Backpack.
Hello again. Is there something you need? Some supplies? Let me know what you'd like.
I want me backpack. Where is it? There it is. Yes, it is. Nice 80.
In the name of Andraste, I bless you today. May you find favor
Huh.
in the Maker's eye.
Someone finally comes and talks to the lone prisoner. I don't suppose you've come to sentence me?
You haven't been sentenced.
No. They put someone like me in a cage until someone important has time to decide what to do with me. I don't suppose you have a bit of kindness in you? All I want is food and water. They haven't fed me since I was locked up and I'm starving.
Tell me about, why haven't they fed
I
you?
expect nobody thought of it with all the battles and such.
Tell me why you're in there
I'm a
first.
deserter. Or so they think. I bet there's no arguing them out of it, though. Armies are funny that way.
Did you desert?
I wasn't deserting. But when you catch someone sneaking around camp in the middle of the night, what else are you gonna think? Does it matter? All I want is a bit of food and water.
Matters to me. If you're... No. If you weren't deserting, why are you sneaking around the camp?
Oh, I would have deserted eventually. Just not then. I was stealing, not sneaking out of the camp. I got one of those wizards drunk and took his key. It belongs to a chest they got here, full of magical treasures. In fact, I still have it. I can't use it from here, but I'd trade you for some food and water.
You didn't find the key when you were arrested?
I swallowed it. But it's, come back into my possession since then, so to speak.
Lovely. That's disgusting.
Yeah, well... Do you want the key or not?
I'll see what I can do.
Just ask my guard for his. He's still got some dinner. I saw him put it in his coat.
Lucky dog.
You Grey Wardens get to ride with the king while I'm left with the drudgery of guarding this deserter. They should have just hanged him. Put his head on a pike as an example.
Who is the prisoner exactly?
They say he was recruited before the war up in Dinnerham. Probably figured he'd never have to fight if he served the king, right?
I had a chat with him exactly.
Don't expect it was an enlightening conversation.
He asked for some food and water.
Did he now? Since nobody sends me nothing to feed him with, the only way we'll get that is if I give him mine.
Who the boo? So you missed one meal. This man could be hanged soon.
All right, all right. I guess the poor fella could stand to have one meal in his belly before he hangs. Don't know why you care. I had nothing to do with it, though. If anyone asks why he's burping, I'm gonna say it was you. Just so you know.
So? Brought me some food, have you? I'm so hungry I could faint dead away.
Here's some
Much
food.
obliged. May Andraste herself rain blessings upon you. And, as I mentioned, here's the key. Use it in good health, huh?
Shit-covered key. Thank you very much for that. Another lock chest. Beautiful. Definitely want you to play a rogue.
Greetings. You must be the third recruit we've heard about.
Yes, I'm John.
Sir Jury is my name. I hail from Redcliffe, where I served as knight under the command of our layman. You have the bearing of a man who knows how to fight. If I may ask, were you a soldier before you came here?
I was not a soldier, but my father did train me to fight.
Are you a nobleman? I am honored to be in your company, my lord. I hope we're both lucky enough to eventually join the Wardens. Is it not thrilling to be given that chance?
I'm curious about the joining
As
ritual.
am I. Has anyone told you about it?
No. It's all a big secret, apparently.
I never heard of such a ritual. I had no idea there were more tests after getting recruited. I suppose since you're finally here, I'd best get back to Duncan. I shall see you there.
Toodaloo.
Ah, I suspect you are one of the new Grey Wardens. Will you accept the Maker's blessing?
Yeah, go on
Then
then.
I bless you, Grey Warden, in the name of Andraste and the Maker above. May the chant of light carry your name to the ears of our Lord.
Can't go in there. Do.
You there, elf. What's your name?
It's Pick, sir.
Go tell Turn Logain that the war party's ready to begin scouting. We'll send word if we find anything amiss.
Yes. Hello? I'm sorry, is there something you needed?
No, I just want to talk.
You want to talk to me? I'm not in trouble, am I?
Not that I know.
That's a relief. I'm one of the king's servants, which means I run messages around and make deliveries all day long. If you fall behind, you get the switch from the quartermaster. Oh, I wish I were back at the palace. There are far more places to hide. I better go. If the quartermaster sees me chatting, he'll think I'm being lazy, and that'll be my hide. But it was nice talking to someone.
So he's not... Well, he's not a girl, so he's not who the quartermaster was looking for.
What do you need? You haven't brought more instructions from the Turn, I hope.
No, I haven't.
If you're not from the Turn, what do you want? We're busy.
You don't look like the other soldiers in the army.
We aren't. We're Ash Warriors.
What is an Ash
Our
Warrior?
training has been passed down since Lathias the Dwarf Son first harnessed the battle rage of the dwarves. It is an old tale.
What does an Ash Warrior do?
We harness the rage inside us, nurture it, and draw it out so we cannot fall in battle until our last foe is slain. It is a dwarven discipline, but we've adapted it to let us fight alongside our hounds. That is our way. I trust my hound with my life, as he trusts me with his.
I have a Mambari hound of my own.
Then you are most fortunate. A trained Mabari hound is as dangerous as any sword. We do not speak of a city pet or those things that sit in an old woman's lap.
What are you preparing for?
Scout the wilds and watch the progression of the Darkspawn horde. With luck, we'll find and slaughter many stragglers. The hunt will be good if my hound survives the blood of his prey. If he dies, I shall mourn tonight.
Survives the blood, what do you mean?
Darkspawn blood is poisonous, but not always fatal. Those who survive grow immune to its effects. The wardens say that tainted blood drives even the survivors mad eventually. But not today. Today, we hunt and we kill.
Why have you painted your
They
dogs?
use scent to distinguish us from our enemies, but the blood of battle can confuse them. So we paint ourselves with caddis, which overpowers the blood, and also paint our hounds so they know we are the same. My thanks. There is hunting to be done, and I'll not be kept from it.
Cool.
I can't do that.
Talk to.
Maker above. Hear the prayers of your sons and daughters.
I can't do that chest until after the wild. Got Alistair. Alistair?
What is it now? Haven't Grey Wardens asked more than enough of the Circle?
I simply came to deliver a message from the revered mother, Sir Mage. She desires your presence.
What her reverence desires is of no concern to me. I am busy helping the Grey Wardens, by the King's orders, I might add.
Should I have asked her to write a note?
Tell her I will not be harassed in this manner.
Yes, I was harassing you by delivering a message.
Your glibness does you no credit.
Here I thought we were getting along so well. I was even going to name one of my children after you. The Grumpy One.
Enough. I will speak to the woman if I must. Get out of my way, fool.
You know, one good thing about the Blight is how it brings people together.
You're a very strange man.
You're not the first to tell me that. Wait, we haven't met, have we? I don't suppose you happen to be another mage.
We haven't met. You must be Alistair.
And that makes you Duncan's new recruit, I suppose. Glad to meet you. As the junior member of the Order, I'll be accompanying you when you prepare for the joining.
What can you tell me about this joining?
Honestly, nothing. Try not to worry about it. It will just distract you. So I'm curious. Have you ever actually encountered Darkspawn before?
Nope.
When I fought my first one, I wasn't prepared for how monstrous it was. I can't say I'm looking forward to encountering another. Anyhow, whenever you're ready, let's get back to Duncan. I imagine he's eager to get things started.
That argument I saw, what was it about?
With the mage. The Circle is here at the King's request, and the Chantry doesn't like that one bit. They just love letting mages know how unwelcome they are. Which puts me in a bit of an awkward position. I was once a Templar.
You were a mage
Not
hunter?
that that's all Templars do, but yes, the Chantry raised me until Duncan recruited me 6 months ago. I'm sure the revered mother meant it as an insult, sending me as her messenger, and the mage picked right up on that. I never would have agreed to deliver it, but Duncan says we're all to cooperate and get along. Apparently they didn't get the same speech.
What about the other recruits?
Davith and Sir Jory are here in the camp. Have you met them? That makes
yes.
things easy then. They'll both be back with Duncan by now. If you have any questions, let me know. Otherwise, lead on.
Chest? Nope, can't open, because I'm not a rogue. Nothing in the chest. Got it.
Soldiers of Ferelden and gentle folk.
I think that is it. So let's have a chat, Duncan.
You found Alistair, did you? Good. I'll assume you're ready to begin preparations. Assuming, of course, that you're quite finished riling up mages, Alistair.
What can I say? The revered mother ambushed me. The way she wields guilt, they should stick her in the army.
She forced you to sass the mage, did she? We cannot afford to antagonize anyone, Alistair. We don't need to give anyone more ammunition against us.
You're right, Duncan. I apologize.
Now then, since you're all here, we can begin. You four will be heading into the Korcari wilds to perform 2 tasks. The first is to obtain 3 vials of darkspawn blood, 1 for each recruit.
What do we need darkspawn blood for?
For the joining itself. I'll explain more once you've returned.
And what's the second task?
There was once a Grey Warden archive in the wilds, abandoned long ago when we could no longer afford to maintain such remote outposts. It has recently come to our attention that some scrolls have been left behind, magically sealed to protect them. Alistair, I want you to retrieve these scrolls if you can.
What kind of scrolls are these?
Old treaties, if you're curious. Promises of support made to the Grey Wardens long ago. They were once considered only formalities. With so many having forgotten their commitments to us, I suspect it may be a good idea to have something to remind them with.
And what if they're no longer
It's
there?
possible the scrolls may have been destroyed or even stolen, though the seal's magic should have protected them. Only a Grey Warden can break such a seal.
I don't understand. Why leave such things in a ruin if they're so valuable?
It was assumed that we would someday return. A great many things were assumed that have not held true.
Is this part of our joining too?
No, but the effort must be made. I have every confidence you are up to the task.
How will we find this archive?
It will be an overgrown ruin by now, but the sealed chest should remain intact. Alistair will guide you to the area you need to search.
Find the archive, 3 vials of blood, understood.
Watch over your charges, Alistair. Return quickly and safely.
We will.
Then may the Maker watch over your path. I will see you when you return.
Right, Korcari Wilds it is. Oh my word, my voice. Oh. Oh, elf. Root.
Hail. I'm told you all have business in the wilds. The gate's open for you. Just be careful out there. Even a Grey Warden won't be safe in the forest tonight.
Right. I can't remember what everything is in this forest. Wolves.
No mercy from me!
Oh, I meant to look at what wolf pelts are used for. I think dragon scales are used for armor, I think. I wonder if wolf pelts are used for armor as well. A letter.
Over here. Who is that? Grey Wardens?
Well, he's not half as dead as he looks, is he?
My scouting band was attacked by Darkspawn. They came out of the ground. Please help me. I've got to return to camp.
Let's bandage him up at
least. I have bandages in my pack.
Thank you. I've got to get out of here.
Did you hear? An entire patrol of seasoned men killed by Darkspawn.
Calm down, Sir Jory. We'll be fine if we're careful.
Those soldiers were careful, and they were still overwhelmed. How many Darkspawn can the four of us slay? A dozen? 100? There's an entire army in these forests.
There are Darkspawn about, but we're in no danger of walking into the bulk of the Horde.
How do you know? I'm not a coward, but this is foolish and reckless. We should go back.
Sound like a coward.
I am simply trying to stay alive. You do not see me fleeing, do you?
A bit of fear isn't unnatural, you know. Few relish meeting Darkspawn up close. I know I don't.
Let's just get this over
Know
with.
this. All Grey Wardens can sense Darkspawn. Whatever their cunning, I guarantee they won't take us by surprise. That's why I'm here.
You see, Sir Knight, we might die, but we'll be warned about it first.
That is reassuring.
That doesn't mean I'm here to make this easy, however. So let's get a move on.
Right. 2 ways here. I think there's a left and a right. I think. Here. Not sure. I want to go back and check up here first. There's the right and the left. Darkspawn.
Can I get you a ladder so you can get off my back? Can I get you a ladder so you can get off my back?
We've done a lot for now. Or do I have to do it because they're showing up red? Might have to.
Right, all right. Let's be victorious. Right. I'll give you a ladder so you can get off my back.
Yeah, I want to go right before going left.
So you can get off my back. Right, all right. Get on it. I'll get you a ladder so you can get off my back. Now, better than later. Right, all right.
I love missing.
I'll get on it. Got it. Now, better than later. Some blood.
Do have to come back because there's a little stash there which we haven't unlocked yet. We'll have to come back here in a bit. Let's get it cleared now. I did do a run through all this over the weekend just to try and remember how everything, all the mechanics and everything work, because it has been like 10-15 years.
Darkspawn, kill them all.
No idea. Alright, that connects there.
That flower, white with a red centre. The kennel master at Ostagar was asking about those.
Why did he want them, do you know?
The kennel master said this flower can help dogs that get sick from biting darkspawn. At any rate, he was offering a reward if someone went into the wilds and brought him one. Might want to think about it is all.
Oh, my throat. I'm coming back that way in a bit.
Can I get you a ladder so you can get off my back? I'll get on it. Got it. Now it's better than later. Can I get you a ladder so you can get off my back? That went well. I'll get on it. Got it. Now it's better than later. Right, right. So you can get on it. Now it's better than later. I'll get on it. Right. Can I get you a ladder so you can get off my back? Got it. Now it's better than later. Let's make this quick. I'll get on it. Got it. Can I get you a ladder so you can get off my back?
There's just a chest up here. Grab this. As soon as I've done with the Korcari Wilds, I'm gonna have to jump off. My throat is killing me. I do apologise why I'm a bit quiet. That takes us to the bottom of it, so we've done the right of, well, left of that branch. We'll do the right side of it in a minute.
Over here.
Level up. You want Deck's up. So we want shield cover. Not really, I don't want shield cover, I want that. Through training and hard work, the warrior has gained greater health and reduced the... I'll get that. Where am I? Yeah, there. I was helping the doggies then. They decided to attack me. We're going for the darkspawn first. There's the one thing that really does annoy me about this first game, is that if you don't pick rogue, you miss out on loads of loot at the beginning. All this is done now, but we need to go and get that cache that was hidden in the fire. I can't know what you call it. The bonfire.
Slobs.
Yep.
Just seems so excessive.
I think that's it then. Let's just make your way, meet waifu then. The waifu. Take the lunchbox and bring to Jetta. Continue. Another thing that annoys me about playing this on console is the dialogue. So on PC you can get a mod that triggers the dialogue between your companions a lot more. Some of it is really funny. Whereas on console it's just quiet most of the time. I don't know why they never fixed that. Because some of the dialogue is fantastic writing, fantastic banter, it's just funny. What's what? Especially between Alistair and Morrigan. Save, good idea. Why have I got a new save? I loaded a save, so there shouldn't be a new save. Weird. Normally when everybody dies.
Got it. I'll get on it. All right, all right. Can I get you a ladder so you can get off my back? All right, all right. I'll get on it. Right, all right. Can I get you a ladder so you can get off my back. Now's better than later. This'll be fun! Any last words? Take that! Hey, watch it! Jet!
Yeah, 2 survived.
My blood.
And grab all the loot. Go away. Perhaps it suddenly appeared.
So you can get off my back.
Make sure I don't miss anything. I don't think there's anything up here, but I just want to make sure. Yeah, there's this bit. See a pile of stones covered in a fine layer of dust and ash. Sprinkle more ash over the pile of stones.
I'll get on it. All right.
Push them back!
I'll get on it. Now it's better than later. All right. Got it.
Right to the face!
Oh no, you got it. I'll get on it. All right.
Yeah, let's save it.
No end to these blasted things.
Let them come to us, lads. Alright, don't let them come to us, lads.
Better than later. I'll get on it. So you can get off my back. Better than later. I'll get on it. So you can get off my back. I'll get on it. All right.
Stop missing.
Got it.
You're gonna regret this!
Alice is nearly dead. Well done, Alistair, you survived. Oh, disgusting. I've been ill and coughing up loads of poop. Anything around here? Nope, just meat waifu. That's it. The fruit.
Well, well. What have we here? Are you a vulture, I wonder? A scavenger, poking amidst a corpse whose bones were long since cleaned? Or merely an intruder, come into these darkspawn-filled wilds of mine in search of easy prey? What say you, Scavenger or intruder?
I'm neither. The Grey Wardens once owned this
It
tower.
is a tower no longer. The wilds have obviously claimed this desiccated corpse. I have watched your progress for some time. Where do they go, I wondered? Why are they here? And now you disturb ashes none have touched for so long. Why is that?
Don't answer her. She looks chastened, and that means others may be nearby.
Oh, you fear barbarians will swoop down upon you.
Yes, swooping is bad.
She's a witch of the wild, she is. She'll turn us into toads.
Witch of the wilds. Such idle fancies, those legends. Have you no minds of your own? You there, handsome lad. Tell me your name and I shall tell you mine. Let us be civilized.
I'm John. A pleasure to meet you.
Now that is a proper civil greeting, even here in the wilds. You may call me Morrigan. Shall I guess your purpose? You sought something in that chest? Something that is here no longer?
Here no longer? You stole them, didn't you? You're some kind of sneaky witch thief.
How very eloquent. How does one steal from dead men?
Quite easily, it seems. Those documents are Grey Warden property, and I suggest you return them.
I will not, for 'twas not I who removed them. Invoke a name that means nothing here any longer if you wish. I am not threatened.
Then who removed them?
'Twas my mother, in fact.
Can you take us to her?
There is a sensible request. I like you.
I'd be careful. First it's, I like you, but then zap. Frog time.
She'll put us all in the pot, she will. Just you watch.
If the pot's warmer than this forest, it'd be a nice change.
Follow me then, if it pleases you. Greetings, Mother. I bring before you 4 Grey Wardens who...
I see them, girl. Much as I expected.
Are we supposed to believe you were expecting us?
You are required to do nothing, least of all believe. Shut one's eyes tight or open one's arms wide. Either way, one's a fool.
She's a witch, I tell you. We shouldn't be talking to her.
Quiet, Davith. If she's really a witch, do you want to make her mad?
There is a smart lad. Sadly irrelevant to the larger scheme of things, but it is not I who decides. Believe what you will. And what of you? Do you possess a different viewpoint? Or do you believe as the others do?
I believe you have something that we need.
I did not come to listen to your wild tales, Mother.
True. They came for their treaties, yes? And before you begin barking, your precious seal wore off long ago. I have protected these.
You... Oh, you protected them?
And why not? Take them to your Grey Wardens and tell them this blight's threat is greater than they realize.
What do you mean the threat is greater than they realise?
Either the threat is more, or they realize less. Or perhaps the threat is nothing. Or perhaps they realize nothing. Oh, do not mind me. You have what you came for.
Time for you to go, then.
Do not be ridiculous, girl. These are your guests.
Oh, very well. I will show you out of the woods. Follow me.
And we're back. That is where I'm going to jump off. We'll have some coffee, tomato soup, anything warm to get inside me. Thank you anyway. And let me save this, that's what I was doing. Thank you. Have a nice day. Toodaloo. Goodbye.